And they're great names because we have a big list. So Electric Monkeys is what this one is. I don't know what it's going to sound like. Sounds like Electric Monkeys. And you can also get an idea of, you know, the wide range of sonic possibilities on this guy. Huge filters, all sorts of stuff. You got your hardcore kind of British. So there's that style of music. And on and on. I mean, there's this one too, which is just really cool. So good. What is this thing? I've had issues with bugs. There's a lot of bugs in Hawaii. It is? Kill, die, road. All right, anyway. So you got bugs. It's still here? Just a big fly. It's a fly that likes Latin music. Maybe I should move away from it. So, and then it will go away. There's this kind of stuff. This is just wacky. I don't know. It might be your kind of music, but I just think this is great. Wacky stuff in here as well. Lots of different stuff, and then obviously if you want to, since we're here in, change keys maybe. There's lots of dub music. There's another key, I don't know. There's more. I don't know. Oh, this one has the. This is all sorts of stuff like that in there. And on and on and on. Lots of different styles of music. So, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna show you another thing that's cool about this guy. I have RAM in this thing. This goes up to 1 gigabyte of RAM inside the keyboard. So, which means I can do sampling. But the way that we sample in this, we actually started doing this way before pretty much anybody else did, which was being able to use this like a multi-track recorder. So if I have 16 tracks in here, they can be 16 audio tracks if I want them to be. Or they can be MIDI and audio and both. So one of the patterns that's in a stock Motif XS is one that's called, let me see if I can find it, called Someday. And I'll find you the actual, oh, I've got my stuff in here too. Forgot about that. Here's Someday. So this is pattern mode. Remember, recording to the A section, the B section. Okay, that's an intro. And it's going to repeat over and over and over until I go to the next phrase. So that's the difference between pattern mode. This will never stop until I either stop this or move to something else. So I'm going to move to something else now. So okay, so here's my B section. The addition of the snaps is something we didn't have before because a lot of hip-hop producers said, man, you don't have that sample in there, and I wish it was in there. So here's a C section. It opens it up a little bit more. Here's a bridge section. So you can actually record that as a chain. So I just hit record and I can go to chain record and record this as a chain. So that's what I did. Go over and record it as a chain. Then you go to the song mode, and then I call my product specialist friend from Canada named Charmaine, who's a great singer, and she records her vocals directly into the keyboard. Same pattern, but now with.
I need this opportunity to
that's just recording directly into this mic preamp. It's a killer mic preamp.
To share my hopes and dreams with you and show you I'm for real. I know you've tried 1,000 times with hope but no avail. This time I let you know You told me I should never give.
Charmaine's funny because she's really happily married and she's got 2 really cute kids and everything. But all of her tunes were about being broken up and about falling apart. I'm like, why don't you? And then so she came up with that one. I was happy about that one. So you can sample into it as well. Yes?
So it has 1 input for 1 mic?
2 inputs actually.
So those harmonies we heard, were those like,
No, she overdubbed them.
she overdubbed?
Yeah, she overdubs. Absolutely.
Does it put out as a waveform? Does it record?
No, that's why you have in the box with the Motif XS is Cubase AI4, which is a software. There's some things that I think are better suited for software. If you do a really serious project, or in cat project, anyway, but if you do a really serious project and you want to actually incorporate a lot of different elements and you want to see it on the screen, I'm going to show you that in just about 2 seconds here and how you can just go right into this guy and then work in the computer. But you know, it would be a shame if we said you can do this and we don't include any software for you to even attempt that. But we do. In the box you have Cubase AI4, which is a version of Cubase that's not like the big Cubase 4, which has unlimited audio tracks, unlimited MIDI tracks. You never run out, which is really funny when people say, how many tracks does it have? Unlimited. You know, before we used to say 256, and guys would say, is that all? It's like, man, if your music needs that much, I don't want to hear your music. But but in Cubase you have unlimited. Well, in Cubase AI4 in the box you have 64 audio tracks that you can record and up to 48 MIDI tracks. Is that right? Or it's the other way around. 48 audio tracks, 64 MIDI tracks. It comes with built-in effects in there, and it comes with a path to upgrade to a more powerful version of Cubase for a substantially reduced amount. So it's a pretty cool package. And there's a lot of integration between the two, and I'm going to show here in a second. But yeah, so you can do it in the keyboard and get kind of an idea, like this one right here. Here's another one that I have in here. This one's a little bit bigger mix, as you can hear. It's like,
Don't matter what you're going through.
So you got that kind of
Just
stuff.
let the music carry you away.
And then this one goes into
Just
the
kick it with friends today.
The little lo-fi question, call and response thing in there is pretty cool. That's all done with the effects in here. So you can do a whole bunch with just this. You could cut a record with this, no problem. And then I've got this other one in here that I did that's more of kind of like a, I'm into,
This is a Class 1 emergency.
so that right there, this is a Class 1 emergency. It comes from something I downloaded off of the internet, probably from some 50 sci-fi.
This is a Class 1 emergency.
So you can also do that. You can import waves and AIFs in here and key them, like that one. That's all stuff I downloaded every piece of content in this audio thing from the internet and just put it together. Because that's another way of doing music now, is being like a producer. And there's some really good ones out there. I'm personally into like Amon Tobin, if you've ever heard of him, you may or not. It's a guy named Square Pusher, who's more of a drum and bass guy. So, because I was really blown away by this style. By the kind of really fast, kind of. And I've got one in here.